Welcome to the deep dive. We've sifted through your sources on, well, talking across the pond, haven't we? Looking at those linguistic tripwires.
We certainly have. And today we're tackling that classic observation. The U.S. and the U.K., two countries, as they say, divided by a common language.
Exactly. And our mission today, it's not just about making lists, it's about giving you a practical guide, really. Focusing on those words that cause, genuine confusion, or maybe just sheer embarrassment.
Mortification, sometimes.
Right. So let's just dive straight in with the absolute classic, the one everyone knows or should know, the epicenter of awkwardness, the pants problem.
Ah, yes. The sources always mention this. Picture it. An American visitor in a London shop, maybe looking for some nice slacks.
Right, smart legwear. And they ask the sales assistant, where can I find some pants?
And boom, that assistant, probably without even blinking, points them straight towards the underwear section.
Boxers, briefs, the lots, not trousers.
Precisely. And that single word, pants, it just perfectly sums up why this matters. We're not talking obscure slang here. This is everyday stuff. Clothing, food, getting around, home life.
Basic interactions.
Yeah, the absolute essentials.
And we want to get beyond just memorizing words. It's about understanding why. It's a bit of a cultural journey, isn't it? Seeing how English evolved differently over there, how the UK held on to certain maybe older or European terms.
Okay, let's do it. Part one, the wardrobe minefield. Ground zero, as you said, and we absolutely have to nail down that pants versus trousers thing first. It's just critical.
Agreed. Foundational.
So in American English, pants is, well, it's the go-to word. For jeans, chinos, suit pants, whatever. Trousers, it sounds a bit stuffy, formal, maybe old-fashioned.
Whereas underwear is, underwear, shorts, boxers, lots of words, but not usually just pants.
But flip that for the UK.
Right. In British English, trousers is the standard word. The default for outer leg wear, always. And pants. That means one thing and one thing only. Underwear? Underbed.
No ambiguity. None at all. So the golden rule, and honestly, every travel guide will tell you this. If you're in the UK, just say trousers. Unless, of course, you actually are shopping for underwear.
It just saves everyone a bit of awkwardness, doesn't it?
A definite blush saver.
Okay, pants sorted. But the confusion doesn't stop there, does it? The rest of the outfit can be just as tricky, especially layers.
Oh, the layers, yes. The vest situation.
Let's unpack that. An American vest, that's the sleeveless thing you wear with a suit, right? Over a shirt.
Correct. Part of a three-piece suit.
But if you ask for a vest in London,
You'll likely be shown an undershirt. Maybe thermal underwear? Because the British term for that suit piece is a waistcoat.
okay, so AAE vest equals BRE waistcoat. Got it. But then what is a BRE vest?
A BRE vest is what Americans would call an undershirt or maybe a tank top, that light sleeveless thing you wear underneath.
So the same word vest means outerwear in the US and underwear in the UK. That's designed for mix-ups.
It really is. And then there are the things holding your clothes up.
Ah, yes. Suspenders.
Well, ME suspenders hold up your trousers, right? In the UK, those are called braces.
Okay, braces. So what are BRE suspenders?
BRE suspenders are what Americans call a garter belt, the things that hold up stockings.
Wow. That's almost a perfect swap, isn't it? Suspenders and braces, suspenders and garter belts. You really have to rewire your brain.
You absolutely do.
And quickly, a few others. AME sneakers are BRE trainers. Your hairstyle, AME bangs, are BRE fringe. And if you've got a baby, AME diapers become BRE nappies.
Head to toe, like you said. Very different vocabulary.
Right, now that we're metaphorically dressed, let's head to the kitchen. Part 2, culinary minefields. Because ordering food, well, that's another potential disaster zone.
Oh, definitely. And here you really see those different historical influences. European languages, particularly French, pop up a lot in British food terms.
Like with vegetables.
Exactly. Think about Amy zucchini. In the UK, it's courgette, straight from French.
And AME eggplant.
BRE aubergine, again French. And that peppery salad leaf, AM arugula.
Is BRE rocket, which I think comes from Italian, maybe.
Could be. But it shows that closer connection the UK had, linguistically, to the continent.
Okay, but the really tricky one, the one that can mess up a recipe. Cilantro versus coriander. Because in the US, the distinction is super clear.
In America, cilantro is the fresh green leaf. Coriander is the dried seed, usually ground. Two different things.
But in the UK,
In the UK, coriander covers both. It refers to the leaf and the seed. You have to specify. You'd ask for fresh coriander for the leaves, or coriander seed, or ground coriander for the spice.
right. If you just ask for coriander, you might get the wrong one. crucial difference for cooking.
Absolutely vital.
Now let's talk snacks, because this is where the double confusion happens, especially in pubs or supermarkets. Potatoes and baked goods, you really need to get this right.
This is peak confusion territory. Let's break it down.
Okay. Those hot fried potato sticks, Americans call them French fries in the UK.
They're chips, just chips, as in fish and chips.
Right. But then what Americans call potato chips, the thin, crunchy things from a packet or bag.
Those are crisps in the UK. Salt and vinegar crisps, cheese and onion crisps.
So asking for chips in a pub could get you a portion of hot fries, not a bag of Lay's, right?
Exactly. You want a packet of crisps if you mean the snack. High-stakes ordering.
Definitely. And it continues with sweet things. A Amy cookie is.
BRE biscuit, like a chocolate biscuit.
But then the American biscuit, that savory, fluffy, bread-like thing, often with gravy.
That doesn't really have a direct equivalent. The closest thing is probably a BRE scone, but even that's not quite the same. Scones are usually for afternoon tea with jam and cream.
Okay, tricky. And the final classic swap. Jelly and jam. In America, jelly is the smooth fruit stuff for toast. Jell-O is the wobbly dessert. But in the UK...
It's completely flipped. In the UK, jam is the fruit preserve for your toast, and jelly is the wobbly dessert, the equivalent of Jell-O.
So a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in London could be interesting.
You'd probably get peanut butter and wobbly dessert jelly, yes. Best ask for jam.
Good tip.
Oh, and one more thing. Remember pudding. In the UK, pudding, or afters, often just means dessert in general. Not necessarily a specific type like steamed pudding. What's for pudding means what's for dessert.
Got it. Right, let's move out of the kitchen. Part 3. At home and on the move. Logistics. Things that can literally stop you, like finding the right floor.
The floor trap. Yes, this is so important for anyone traveling. It's about how floors in buildings are numbered. In the U.S., the floor you enter on from the street is.
The first floor.
Right, but in the UK, that same street-level floor is the ground floor, always.
Which means?
Which means the floor above the ground floor, what an American calls the second floor, is the British first floor.
Yeah.
And so on up the building.
So if your hotel room or meeting is on the second floor UK, you need to go up 2 levels from the street.
Exactly. Get that wrong, and you're wandering around the wrong level looking for your room or office, a real time waster. Especially when you're trying to use the lift, or as Americans say, the elevator.
Lift elevator, another good one. And just around the home, loads of small differences. AME apartment is BRE flat.
AME faucet is BRE tap.
Taking out the trash. AME trash or garbage is BRE rubbish. And the container.
The trash can is a bin, a rubbish bin.
And you mentioned that great example of a brand name taking over.
Oh, the Hoover. Yes, AME vacuum cleaner. In the UK, it's so common to just call it a Hoover, whatever the actual brand is. People will literally say, I need to hoover the carpets.
Yeah.
It's become a verb.
Amazing. Okay, shifting gears to transport, we have to address the elephant in the room. Or maybe the ball on the pitch. Football.
Oh boy, yes. This is possibly the most sensitive one. In the U.S., football means American football. Gridiron, the oblong ball.
Right, and the game with the round ball played everywhere else. That's soccer in the U.S.
But, and this is crucial in the UK, and indeed most of the world, that round ball game is football. End of story.
Calling it soccer in the UK
is a big no-no. Our sources are unanimous on this. It's seen as, well, a bit ignorant, frankly, and instantly marks you out. Just call it football.
Good advice. Now, hitting the road. AME highway.
EARE motorway.
Storage in the car. AME trunk is BRE boot.
Filling up the car. AME gas or gasoline is BRE petrol.
Walking on the side of the road. AME sidewalk is BRE pavement.
Getting around underground in a city. AME subway is often the BRE underground, or more colloquially in London, the tube.
And buying train tickets? This is practical. AME round trip ticket.
That's a BRE return ticket.
And AME one way
is a BRE single ticket. Simple but easy to mix up when you're at the station.
One last crucial one for getting around socially, waiting your turn. AME line
is a BRE queue. You queue up, you wait in the queue.
And trying to cut in.
That's jump in the queue. And it's considered a major social sin.
Huh. Yes, queuing is serious business. Know the word, respect the queue.
Absolutely. It's deeply ingrained.
Okay, final section, part 4, social and educational stuff. And here we hit some really dangerous false friends words that look the same but have vastly different, sometimes politically charged meanings.
Yes, education is a minefield here. Let's start with college. In America, college is the general term for higher education after high school, right? You go to college.
Yeah, it could be a 4-year university. It could be a community college.
But in the UK, you generally go to university or uni for a degree.
Mm-hmm.
A British college is usually something different, often for vocational training or for students aged 16 to 18 before university. It's not typically a degree place in the same way.
Okay, subtle but important. But the really big one is public school.
Oh, this is critical. In the U.S., a public school is funded by the government. It's free. It's for everyone.
The standard state education system.
Exactly. But in the UK, a public school is the complete opposite. It's an elite, very expensive, private independent school. Think Eton or Harrow.
Wow, so totally different meanings with huge social implications. What's the UK equivalent of an American public school then?
That would be a state school in the UK. Run by the state, government funded. You absolutely have to get that distinction right if you're talking about education systems.
That's a huge one. Okay, other daily life things. AME vacation.
BRE holiday or holidays. We're going on holiday.
Paying at a restaurant. AME check.
The BRE bill. Can we have the bill, please?
Your phone. AMEI cell phone.
BRE mobile phone, or usually just mobile. I'll give you a call on your mobile.
And just general vibe. Americans might say awesome or cool a lot. What's the British equivalent for general approval?
You hear brilliant a lot, or
Hmm.
great. And lovely is used very frequently, often for quite simple things. Oh, lovely cup of tea. It's a bit softer, maybe.
Okay. And the last one, the greeting that apparently causes panic.
Ah, yes. Are you all right?
Americans hear that and think, oh no, do I look ill? What's wrong?
Exactly. Because in AME, it sounds like a question about your actual well-being. But in the UK, most of the time, it's just a greeting, like
Yeah.
saying, how's it going? Or what's up?
It's not an invitation to share your problems.
Not usually, no. The
Exactly.
standard expected response is something casual like, yeah, good, thanks, you, or just, yeah, you. Acknowledge it, turn it back. That shows you get it.
Okay, good to know. Phew. So we've gone from pants to pudding, pavement to public schools. What's the big takeaway here?
I think the main thing, and the sources really back this up, is not to be scared by these differences.
Yeah.
See them as, well, interesting quirks. Part of the fun of it all.
Yeah, a source of fascination, not fear.
Exactly. And being able to switch, knowing whether you're reading something set in London or L.A., watching a Scorsese film versus a Guy Ritchie film, that adaptability, that's real fluency. Context is everything.
Right. It's not about one being right and the other wrong.
Not at all. The fact that English has these two huge, vibrant dialects, that it could stretch and adapt across continents but still stay mutually intelligible, mostly.
Yeah.
That's his credible strength, isn't it? The aim is just clear communication. Knowing your audience, basically.
So that leads us to a final thought for you, our listeners, to maybe ponder. If English has changed so much already, adapting to different places and cultures over centuries, what happens next?
With digital communication connecting everyone instantly, will we always rely on context to bridge the gap between, say, chips and crisps? Or will globalization start to smooth out these differences? Could we eventually see a more consolidated global English?
Will our language continue to diverge or start to converge? Something to think about.